Vaporesso Tarot Nano Starter Kit. How's it going, everybody? This is Andy with AspenValleyVapes.com, and today we're going to be taking a look at another mini mod, and this is going to be the Vaporesso Tarot Nano Starter Kit. And the Tarot Nano right here is another internal battery mod, but like always, we're going to run through the basics real quick of the mod and tank. Then we're going to take a quick vape on it, then we're going to dive in, take a close-up look, see what it comes with, take a close-up look at the mod itself, then we'll bring it back up top, have a few more vapes on it, and then I'll give you my overall thoughts on this little starter kit. So starting off with the basics on this Tarot Nano mini mod, it is an internal battery mod. It has a 2500 mAh internal battery on this guy. So it's got a pretty massive internal battery considering the size of this thing. This is a tiny little mini mod. It definitely packs a punch, and the wattage range on here is from 5 all the way up to 80 watts. The minimum resistance is 0.15 ohms, and this also has temperature control for nickel, titanium, stainless steel. It has the same omniboard capabilities like that Attitude kit and some of the other recent Vaporesso mods, which is fantastic. And it does have the onboard micro USB charging, which you can see right here. Now the Veco tank that comes with it, it is a 2 milliliter e-liquid capacity tank. It does have top filling and then top adjustable airflow. It is not bottom airflow on this, but we'll see that better in the close-up here in a second. It is a 22 millimeter diameter tank, and that being said, pretty much the max size for this mod without any overhang is going to be 22 millimeters. And this Veco tank right here uses the latest EUC coils from Vaporesso that I did cover in that Attitude kit and some of the latest other Vaporesso videos. Great coils, and you do have a few different options with those coils, and this kit does come with 2 of them. Let's go ahead and have a quick vape on it before we dive in and take a close-up look. This is at 37 watts with the 0.4 ohm coil in here. Alrighty, here we have the packaging on the Vaporesso Tarot Nano Starter Kit. Very nice packaging as always by Vaporesso. Check some specs there on the back, and you have some additional specs there on the side. You have the little text right here, the really small big kit. Very true, 80 watts. Flip it up, you'll have the Tarot Nano, you'll have your tank right there, and then you get this replacement glass and some additional extra O-rings in case you misplace one or one pops out or something like that. On the left side here, you have this little package with a USB cable and extra coils. As with all Vaporesso products, you get this nice micro USB cable. It's got the extra little wire style wrapping on the outside. And it's the small little details like this, just like the upgrade micro USB cord, that makes you really want to enjoy a company's products. And luckily, Vaporesso does make some darn good products. You'll get this 0.3 ohm ceramic ECU replacement coil. Then you get the Vaporesso warranty card, a note here about Vaporesso and the C-cell coils, and then a warning card. Alright, here we have the Tarot Nano mod and the Veco tank up on top. Right away you can see the micro USB charging port / firmware upgrade port located on the side of the mod. On the bottom you do have some venting. You can see this red strip right here. This is the blackish and red version. It does come in a few different colors, like a green version, a black version, and then this red and black version. Vaporesso branding right there on the mod. This carbon fiber style decal right here on the panels. And you have the Tarot Nano logo up on top. Menu system uses the same omniboard technology as the other Vaporesso products, which is awesome. So you have your battery life indicator right there on the left, resistance of the coil, voltage, and the current wattage, and you can see it's in smart mode. So when I take this tank off, or if I replace it with a different coil, that smart mode is going to automatically detect the best wattage setting for that coil, and it's going to set it to it. So right now I just screwed the tank back on. I'm going to say yes, new load. It's going to put it at 42 watts on the 0.4 ohm coil inside of there. Navigating the menu system and all that is the same as like on the Attitude kit, so I'm not going to go fully into that. If you guys do have a specific question though, please let me know down in the comments. You can see holding that button down when you do scroll up and down, it does go pretty fast. But you get down to say 58, and then I would just tap it from there if you wanted to get to like 55. Now here we have the Veco tank up on top. It does have top airflow, which you can see right up on top there. It does not have bottom airflow, it's just top airflow. It does have a removable drip tip that you can take off if you would like to replace it with your own. Pop it on there. And it is top filling, so filling the tank, you're just going to hold the base, unscrew the top. Then you will pour your e-liquid down the side of the tank right here. Just make sure not to get it in that hole. After it's filled up, put the top cap back on. Screw it in, and you're set. That's pretty much going to wrap it up on the close-up on this starter kit. If I did miss something, please let me know down in the comments, and I'll get back to you. For now, let's bring it back up top, have a few more vapes on it, and I'll give you my overall thoughts on this Tarot Nano starter kit. Alright, now that we've got that close, by the way, let's go ahead and have a few more vapes on it. I'm going to bump it up to 45 here with the 0.4 ohm coil pre-installed. Very, very, very good flavor on these. If you guys did see the previous video on like that Attitude kit, you know I am a big fan of these EUC coils. They are very, very good. The flavor and vapor production, even at 40 watts there, is fantastic. All right, this is at 54 watts. These new tanks by Vaporesso that use the EUC coils are really, really good tanks. The flavor and vapor production out of them is good. I find the sweet spot around that 40 to 45 range on the 0.4 ohm coil. But you do have a few different options on the coil, like this kit. As you guys saw, it comes with the 0.3 ohm Clapton coil. So you have the Clapton options and you have the ceramic options. And the price of the replacement coils is fantastic. So my overall thoughts on this Tarot Nano starter kit. As a starter kit, it is awesome. Normally, as you guys know, I'm not the biggest fan of center located 510s, but for some reason on this Tarot Nano, it just looks right. Probably because of the curved design where it's leading into it. It just looks like it was made to fit like that, and it's great. You are going to be capped out at about the 22mm range for tanks in terms of diameter if you're thinking about putting something else on here. So that's something you want to take note of, but 22mm and below will sit nice and flush on here without any overhang. And really, in terms of the mod, 80 watts on a mini mod internal battery, and it's got a 2500 milliamp internal battery. That is a large battery for such a mini mod, and you can see it's just a tiny little mod. I can easily palm it and cover the whole entire mod, so it's a perfect little stealthy setup on the go. Aesthetically, Vaporesso makes some very nice products here. The lines on it are just nice and clean. The colors on it, this is the red and black version with sort of that carbon fiber design on the front and back panels, and it's just a nice looking mod. It feels good in the hands, like you can see here. I palm it very easily. Buttons on here are very nice and responsive. There is a tad bit of button rattle on here when you do shake it, but nothing over the top at all. It is a very, very good internal battery mini mod. Let me know down in the comments what some of your guys' favorite mini mods are. If you want to see a comparison between maybe the Tarot Nano and some of the other mini mods, let me know. I would love to do that. I'm a big fan of the mini mods. Yeah, they're not going to last you all day, but they're great for taking with you on the go. That is pretty much going to wrap up this video. If you guys have any questions on the Tarot Nano starter kit or any vapor related questions in general, please leave a comment down below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe. It is greatly appreciated. And as always, vape on.